Hi everyone, welcome to the very first episode of Inspirecast. I'm Rosara Dayaratne and I will be the host of today's episode. Inspirecast will be a podcast series where we bring you some amazing experiences, accomplishments and journeys of our incredible alumni from the University of Colombo School of Computing. We got a lineup of guests who've achieved truly amazing, remarkable things in their fields, from groundbreaking research to entrepreneurial ventures and social impact projects. This podcast series is a collaborative project between the Professional Development Avenue of the Rotaract Club of UCSC and Colombo Beacon. There are such a bunch of passionate students who are all about leadership, service and community engagement. Together, we aim to bring you inspiration and motivation for professional development and personal growth. Now, without further ado, let's move on to the guest of today's episode. Joining with us today is UCSC alumni Asela Kotagama. Asela, we warmly welcome you to Inspirecast. We are very much excited to have you here today. So, if I'm to give a brief introduction about him, he is currently working as a senior software engineer at Calcey, a software development and IT consulting company in Sri Lanka, serving global clients. Also, he has established himself as a developer and content writer. He is truly a role model for all of us. I believe that the best person to introduce about himself would be Asela himself. So, Asela, could you please give a better introduction of yourself to us?
I'm Asela Kotagama and I studied at Royal College, and then as I mentioned that I came into UCSC in 2018 and graduated in 2021. I did the computer science degree, and then I choose my career as a software engineer, and so far so good.
So, can you share about your journey from being a student at UCSC to your position as a senior software engineer? What are some of the key experiences or decisions that influenced your career path?
Starting from the A-levels, I came here after my first attempt in A-levels. I came here in 2018, and the first year was like kind of fun, and the second year was like about the group project and enjoying the freedom at the university, and third year was the key year that we prepared for our journey in the industry and planning our career. I think after the university, I worked in another company. Then there were opportunities in Calcey, and so then I applied through LinkedIn, and then I got selected. That's.
How do we choose a career path? Because there are many opportunities as a business analyst, data scientist, QA, and also software engineer. There are many opportunities. So, how did you choose your career path to become a software engineer?
At first, I came to UCSC to be a software engineer, and while I was studying that, I found that there are many career paths for that computer science graduates as well as information system graduates. I think then after that confusion that I had to follow some courses and get mentoring from the seniors, and also go through work on some projects for scratch out that what I am suitable and what I am good at, and what I love, and so after the group projects comes that we were first time we were developing as a team, and I found that the software development is like playing with Legos, and we can make an entire different working thing from those. And I think that best thing to do is that while you are a student and undergraduate, that you can try any career path you want, that you can you can follow any course and you can try any project. You can try a data science project, and you can do some you can experience using some QA tools, so you can do anything because that when it comes to the industry as a certain professional, that it is a bit hard to switch our career again. So I think as a student that you should try out, and you could be wrong about those things, but you can try out.
So when you're choosing that career path, like now when you come to the conclusion that you will pursue this career path, how do we find out what are the relevant skills that we would need in the industry?
One thing that I was doing back then was that I was speaking to those job vacancies from the LinkedIn and also in the Google, and so they have properly described that they want this person with these skills and this technology skills and well as those soft skills. So then as a student I tried those technological skills, because the first thing that you get your job is that your technical knowledge. And so when we work when we work on the job, and while we are while getting experienced, and we could develop our soft skills as well. I think even when you join a club or society in the university, or doing a group project as a team, that you could develop those soft skills as well. Yeah.
So when it comes to soft skills, can you give us an example through your career life how it has been essential? Because a lot of people believe, especially in the software engineering industry, that you don't necessarily need soft skills to progress and rather focus on technical skills. Can you give us an example as to how it has made a significant impact having soft skills?
Yeah. Imagine that you are good at some technology, and what if you are stuck, and how do you solve that you can search through the internet. Yeah, that's true. And that there will be cases that you will need seniors help, and so you should have to be a better communicator.
So, and based on that, what I gather is that the competition in the industry is quite high. Is it not? It is, right?
Yeah, that's
And so, how do we make ourselves visible to the companies? Among all the people who apply, how do we make ourselves visible?
I think that's a good question. I think it's there's a more barrier than our time to enter the industry nowadays. I think that if yeah, like think as a painter, the artist, that as an artist that you should showcase your paintings to get recognized, and so you could have more opportunities as a painter, and you surely should be, if you are a good painter and you have practiced well, and surely you will get good sales. And in the software engineering and I decide that it's same as it. I think that you can join the online forums like Stack Overflow or GitHub and showcase your talent, and you can share your experience, like doing a video or writing an article, kind of things like that. I think it can make a significant impact on your CV.
So, how did your education at the University of Colombo School of Computing prepare you for your role as a software engineer? Are there any specific courses or experiences that you found particularly valuable in your career?
Yeah, I can mention mainly the group project, group projects, and the industry experience, aka internship. Uh, and for the groundwork for those both of those things, I think everyone needed that the knowledge of the data structures and algorithms, and also database management systems, and also some key parts of software engineering course module. And there were a lot of things, a lot of subjects, and there were many hackathons and knowledge sharing sessions there in our university as well as other universities. And I think those are the key subjects and experiences that shape up myself for the industry.
So, how does a typical day or a work week go for you? Go for a specifically software engineer?
uh, in a typical day, I start working few minutes before the scrum as usual, uh, and I check my emails and the meetings on that day, and then I join the scrum and give my update to the team, and then we discuss our blockers and the day work for the day. And for further discussions, we plan our meetings for the day, and then I start working as usual. And so uh, usual, and there are PR review sessions, and also there are technical discussions and demos and client meetings, and we go through those. And in a week that we work by sprints, and we have sprint planning sometimes, and also QA demos and client demos, like I mentioned. I think that's it.
So, agile is given more prominence
Yeah,
and Scrum
and
plan.
yeah.
Okay, I understand. So, could you walk us through some projects that you have done?
Yeah, since I joined Calcey, that I have worked in the same project, that it's called Compare Networks is our client, and we use it's a legacy system, and we use their ASP.NET and also uh, SQL Server, and we have the latest technologies to there that that we have improved the while we are improving the system. Uh, so like Next.js and MongoDB and Elasticsearch, and now we have moved to AWS. Uh, so that our main that our project's main goal is providing the leads for biotech and pharmaceutical industry clients, uh, and that's it. I can mention that.
So, what do you find most rewarding about being a software engineer?
I think most rewarding thing is the flexibility that we have, that we are not bound to hours or a place in our job, uh, and there are many benefits when we join the software industry. That you may know that there are a lot of things that there are many learning opportunities and many career opportunities, and those are the most rewarding things that I get.
So, as much as we know that there are certain pros of it, but what about the disadvantages or the challenges that you have faced so far?
Challenges is that I can say that time management, working for deadline is challenging, and also we have to negotiate with our clients, and also we have to negotiate with the technologies, like that the something happens that there's a security risk, or that we have to negotiate between accessibility and security and kind of stuff, uh, and those are the challenging things uh, as a software engineer.
So now that you have worked for over a couple of years, or as a software engineer, what do you think, what are the most essential skills or the qualities that a software engineer should possess? As in, how should a student, undergraduate specifically, prepare themselves for a career as a software developer, software engineer?
I think as a student or a employee, that a software engineer must be curious about the technologies and the uh, latest trends and all of those. I think, and also everyone has to be a good problem solver, and I think that is, some people has that in naturally, and some people can practice that, like using there are certain platforms like HackerRank, and there are many knowledge sources for that. So I think I can give those to, like, be curious and be a good problem solver.
So, what are the advices that you would give a UCSC student who is trying to pursue a software engineering career?
Yeah, I think that someone should be passionate to be a software engineer, and then he can get his hand dirty from the projects, in from academic projects as well as projects from the outside. And I think that it will help, uh, help help them uh, get a V shape skill set for their career. uh, I mean, V shape means that there will be expertise in few areas, and they will develop other skills around that. uh, yeah, that's.
So, as you have progressed over through a very quick period of time, could you tell us what are the latest developments in technology in the field of software engineering, and are there resources and communities that you find particularly helpful for you to quickly progress through?
Yeah, yeah, I mostly work on Microsoft technologies. Yeah, so they are frequently updating their developers and with their technologies, and I think there are many communities out there that we can go to YouTube and find very good YouTube channels, and also we can go to the LinkedIn, and there are a lot of people, like senior people, that share their knowledge uh, from their articles and videos and those things, that many people share many people share what they read on the LinkedIn. So that is a major source for me to learn many things and know many trends in the industry.
So, what does the future of software engineering look like to you, along with this very fast evolvement? So, there are many technologies that have been introduced, such as AI, blockchain, and IoT. So, how do you think it will progress into the future?
uh, yeah, I think the AI has made the software engineers more efficient recently, and so I think it's up to the time totally, and up to the big companies that who made those AIs and stuff. And I think that there's a fear in the industry that the people might lose their jobs, and I think that some jobs uh, could disappear from the AI.
For an
But
example?
yeah, uh, yeah, some the tasks that can be automated will be disappear, and but there will be new job roles here with the AI in the future. I think it's up to the time, as I told, as I mentioned, up to the time and up to those big companies like Microsoft and other companies.
So finally, could you share a core memory or a core experience that you got while you were at UCSC that will be with you throughout your career life?
Yeah, there are more memories, many memories for me, that it will be unfair to mention any specific one.
Oh,
That these things are that roaming around the university with friends, and also the last minute cookies just before the exam, and those kind of things, and also participating in competitive programming competitions and hackathons. And I think those kind of things are the best memories for me.
So with that, we have come to the conclusion of today's episode. And thank you, Asela, for joining us with us and sharing your story with us. You are a role model for a lot of us to look up to. And so thank you everyone for joining with us for this episode. And stay tuned with InspireCast. Signing off, I'm Rosara Dayaratne.
Thank you for having me.